What's up, guys? Today we are diving in to the bug. Okay, so what we're doing is we're gonna pull off the driver's door card, pull that off, see what's broken because there's a lot broken. Check out the wiring on the switches and stuff. Check those out. Really just see what's back there and like what damage. If we get the driver's side off, then we'll work on the passenger side as well. But yeah, that's kind of the plan today. See what's broken on the interior, fix what we can, and then do that while we're waiting on money for parts. So that is what we're doing. I don't know how to take off the door panel. I don't even know where to start. But if it's anything like any other car or door panel, it should be somewhat easy. Surely. But yeah, I'm gonna grab my tools together. Probably grab some cleaning materials, rags, and whatnot. Just miscellaneous tools and stuff, and then go from there. Let's see if we can get off today. Got some sunlight left, so we'll see what we get done. See you guys downstairs. All right, so we're in the bug. Yep, smells like old dog hair. But regardless, this is what we're gonna try to fix. Floppy flully. There's gonna be a couple of things we have to unplug, pull out. I'm assuming we're gonna have to pull this out, unplug it. It should slide up once we get all the clips undone, I think. I don't know for sure, so we'll figure it out. I'm gonna start pulling some things apart, seeing what I can get off and whatnot. Try to pop these out. We'll see what we can do. I will see you guys in a couple and update you on what I find. Okay, so it was actually fairly easy to get off. There was one plastic clip that was still good. It was holding it here. I popped that loose. This is where the door handle goes. Broke off there and there. So that's gotta be re-glued. And I literally just lifted it off the door. Couple things is there is some corrosion. Some of these connectors don't look very good. These two actually look fine. But that's been broken. That's a broken clip. And then this door light is smashed and corroded. And then this is all broken, which I gotta take this part off anyways, so I'll just make it easier taking it off. But the handle also is all sorts of broken. And then it's just dirty. So this will be coming upstairs with me. Can still open the car with the cable. Since I got this side off so fast, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the passenger side off if it's just as simple. We'll see. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so we're on the passenger side. Identical to the other side, just opposite. This door panel is actually on there pretty tight. So we'll try to not break anything, but we'll see. First things first is we got some screws down here. Take those bad boys off. And then there's screws behind this handle. Pop this cover off and get behind there. So I'm gonna pop that off, pull the 2 screws out, and then we'll see how she comes off. Should be the same as the other side. Okay, so yeah, you just need a flathead, get underneath it. I did break right there, these little black clips. I guess it was on a little too tight or something, or I pulled it the wrong way. Broke that middle one, but that one's good. That one's good. There is screw there, and on the bottom too. And then I should just pop the clips off and it'll come off. And then obviously disconnect everything, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these bolts out and try to pop it off, and I'll show you guys what the back side looks like, and I'll let you know if I break anything also. Yeah. Gross. Well, right whenever you think it's gonna be easy, it's not. I got that one out, that one out. It turns out that these little bastards are Torx bits. So I gotta run upstairs and grab my Torx set. And hopefully I have the size for it. We will see. So I'm gonna run upstairs and grab my Torx set. Okay, so got my Torx. It does work. Got them out. Strange little screws. And then now it's time to pop the plastic clips. So I'm gonna go do that. It requires 2 hands. And yeah, show you whenever it's done. Alright boys, well, that door came off a lot nicer. It's actually a lot cleaner underneath it compared to that one. That was just nasty. I did see some mold on the floor, so that's gross. Gotta fix that. Probably just some baking soda. But yeah, that concludes it for the car portion. I'm gonna bring the panels upstairs. That might be a second part where we clean and repair those. But I did get what I wanted to get done. Got the door panels off. There's the screws. Those screws are actually still in it. Yeah, and then next, oh, actually I gotta repair this main switch. I gotta see if it's the switch itself or the connectors. Something's not working. And then a couple of electrical bits. I was supposed to come back out here with my OBD2 scanner. It was throwing a check engine light last time. So we'll figure it out. Okay. The door panels might be painted and reskinned, or like refabricated by the time they come back on the car. It might be off for a while. It just depends on how soon resources get in and all of that. Not too shabby. Okay, so I haven't quite ended the video. I figured I would go ahead and try to tear these apart. The video was already kind of short, so what we're gonna try to do, get this back piece off, get the handle apart, get the switches out, that piece, and then we'll try to like just strip it as much as possible. That mainly so that we could reupholster it. I'd like to get the yellow off of the gray so that we could peel this like weird sprayed leather on or off. This side's gonna be easier because it's broken. That side's gonna be harder. I already tried to peel some bits off and I don't really know how they do this. It looks like it was heat like these aren't really clips. So it's almost like they melted it on. I might have to cut these off. We'll see. And to get it back on, I think we'll just have to either grab the soldering gun and kind of like, especially the plastic on plastic, kind of solder them together and then maybe some glue. And for this, I think I'm just gonna re-glue back on because these are all gonna probably either snap or rip through. That's kind of what I'm expecting. So let's start with the broken side first. Obviously, we'll need a screwdriver for the main latch, and then probably a flathead to see if I could try to pry some of this stuff apart. If not, then I'll grab some flesh cuts and we'll just start snipping these little edges off. But yeah, we're gonna get it to bare pieces because we do want to repaint everything, repaint the yellow, repaint the gray, reupholster this, as well as just clean it because this shit's just gross. So yeah, I'm gonna start trying to pry on. I'm gonna pry on this one. Don't mind my dirty ass table. Please don't mind that. Start on that one, then we'll work on this one afterwards. We'll learn from that one for this one. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so as I'm starting to realize, everything on this is a Torx bit. So the screw that holds the door latch is a Torx. Got all of that off, and now it's kind of like what we're going to be doing with the other side, but it seems like all these ones broke off, especially over here. But this is basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be popping all those off. It looks like they all just break. Good old German plastic. This probably got to separate somehow without breaking it. And then it probably just slides right out. So I'm gonna go ahead and softly take this off, get this separated, and then these two, and then we'll pop this out and then separate this from that. I think we'll grab some flesh cuts too because we're gonna need it since we have to cut all this shit off. Might as well just make our life easier. So I'll see you guys in a minute whenever I get this off and we start cutting some of this stuff apart. Alright, well, news turns into bad news. Well, not really bad news, but the more I take this thing apart, the more I realize how broken it is. This thing is fucking toast, I'm not gonna lie to you. I broke this, trying to get it off, so gotta glue that back. All of these little plastic clips are a pain in the ass, so that's gonna be fun. This whole handle is separated from up here, so I'm gonna have to epoxy that back in to get into place. Epoxy the caps back on. There's a split here, a major split. There's a crack here. She's hurt. She's definitely hurt. I'm gonna try to fix it as much as possible. It's part of the reason why I'm doing this. But yeah, I have to really be careful from here on out, because we might just hurt it too much. I feel like it's already about to fucking split in half as it is. Like here, just this whole piece just rips off. That's all it's holding it on. And then here, but that's already cracked, so we'll see. But I got that off. We'll separate those two later. Now I want to work on this basket and then the speaker cover. Once we get those off, I'll work on the yellow. So I think I'm gonna put a time lapse on actually, and time lapse me snipping all the plastics. See you whenever I get done. Okay, so as you just saw, that went kind of smoother than I thought. Putting it back together is probably going to be a nightmare. I'm not going to lie to you. That's probably going to suck. But we got it apart. Come to find out the speaker cover was held on by double-sided tape. Gross. That is just disgusting. So is that. Gross. All of that is nasty, but we got this one apart. So we've got that one next. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. I'm probably gonna put it outside, but yeah. Once we get done with this, we're gonna clean the individual pieces and probably try to super glue / epoxy some of this stuff back together. Maybe even try to like plastic weld it. But I need to definitely clean this shit first. It is nasty. Oh, there's probably a bunch of little plastic pieces all over the apartment. Those guys, they were just shooting off. I heard them bouncing off of over there. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up my mess here, then that one. See you in a minute. All right, now we're into the good door. I'm actually kind of scared to do this one. I really don't want to break it. Like, I really don't want to break this one because it is so nice. But it's so fucking dirty. I really just, like, the urge to clean it overcomes the urge to preserve it where it is. This definitely needs to come off. I could probably get away with leaving a lot of the plastics on, but just to get everything nice and clean, I think I am just gonna pull it all off. We'll even hot glue this shit back together if we have to. We'll figure out how to put it back together. But right now our main goal, kitty, is to pull it apart, clean it, and refurbish it. One thing I did forget is in the rear of the car, there are also plastic panels. We'll have to get to those later, where all the motors and stuff sit for the canvas. But for now, let's just work on this. Let's not get carried away. We'll do these first, get confident with these, and then we'll work on the rear pieces afterwards. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do another time lapse of me just cutting all the pieces apart and pulling it all apart, and then we'll reconvene afterwards. And yeah, that is that. See you guys after the time lapse. Holy crap. Boys, this one was tough. Basically, all of them were good. I'm definitely gonna vacuum after this because there's fucking plastic everywhere. These things were just shooting, they were bouncing off the walls. It's like a damn war zone in here. You had to watch out. But we did get it done. We've got everything off of the panel. I'm super happy with it. We didn't break anything. This side is good, except for where it was already cracked. So we'll just have to fix that there. But this clip is good, which is awesome. Handle is still attached. Got all that pieces off. Freaking disgusting, man. This was a female-owned car before us, and she just let it get so bad. So bad. But it's done. We've got everything off. My hands look disgusting. They're caked in, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's caked in it. Try not to touch my face or the cat's, because that's just gross. Yeah, now I get to start cleaning. Well, repairing and cleaning. Boys, I'm glad it's over with, but there's so much more to do. So, I'm gonna call it here on this video. It's probably almost 20 minutes, maybe 15. I don't know. We got everything apart, which is what I wanted. We can start cleaning the switches, looking into what works, what doesn't work, because a lot of the stuff on the driver's side doesn't work. So we gotta mess around with that, and then repair this stuff, and yeah, go from there. All right, if you guys liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe. There'll be more coming out. I think I'm also gonna make a Patreon for this. So if you wanted to support on Patreon and get early videos and whatnot, you can. I don't think I'm big enough yet for it, but it would help the builds if some random guy was like, hey, here you go, Ben. I'd be like, hey, that's paint. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, bye.